Now, I'm going to conclude it by saying this. Having a really solid studio is going to cost you a lot of money. So you got to be careful and you got to stay focused with what you need to what you want. And having a proper setup, having a proper studio can just save you so many headaches in the long run and will put your focus on what matters, being creative. Now, I hope and pray that it changes soon, but up until now, having a really rad studio can go a long way, meaning you can charge your client a lot more money. Time for recommendations. Number one, start from broke setup, okay? It doesn't matter. Even if you have money, but you haven't made money as a colorist, then you're just like throwing away your money for no reason. So I will say, start small, start from the base setup, base tier that I showed you. And then when you get paid $500 for a job, take that $500 and spend it to move onto your come up setup and then eventually to your baller setup. So that's the way you got to think about it to be successful. Number two, and I've seen way too many people make that mistake. Guys, please build a studio that's practical. Build a studio that has meat over aesthetics. A lot of people are building studios for their imaginary clients. They haven't even landed a color grading gig and they got all these bells and whistles that are not necessarily practical, but something that they think that, clients will find exciting and impressive. That's just a bad strategy. Do not do that. Now, that said, I don't want you to be cheap. You can't be cheap in this field. Stuff is very expensive and nothing makes sense. I mean, paying $5,000 for a 1080p LCD screen is nonsensical, but guys, quality matters and ultimately it will help you elevate your game and get you to a whole another league. And my biggest hack when it comes to building a really solid studio is buy everything used. Everything used, okay? If you buy everything used, it's gonna cost you half the amount of money to build your dream setup. The end.